Okay. Good evening, everyone. For Inter's Tier 2, I hope my mic is picking up nicely. Inter's Tier 2, Round 4 at Mexico, as you can see by the poster. We had Tier 3 last night. That was a Inter's race that everyone got forced onto the Inter's tire. We're going to see a little bit of rain and a bit of a drier track for the Tier 2 guys. Rain in qualifying, and we got a dry race that be that they'll be sorted with. I think we have a full grid as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Got a couple of reserves in, but before we go to qualifying, let's look at the standings. I believe it's Limitless Draco leading off Tier 1 about 55 points, and you got Chill Pill in second. You got the Hearth of I think it's Roadstar in third, and then JCast Merc lead the way for the constructors over Red Bull Haas, the same way in the drivers. And you got Racing Bulls in fourth, and then Ferrari in fifth. So we'll see how this plans out. I believe let me just check real quick. Chill Pill and Limitless are here. I do not see Broadster's name on the list, so I think Broadster's actually out today, so people will be looking to capitalize on that one. I believe Jcash is here. I'll have to check once we get in. He might not be. But Zilla in P5, if Jcash and Broadstar are not here, he'll be looking to capitalize off those two missing. We'll switch over to the game real quick. And we're going to be met with rain at the start. And I've just been messaged, so just give me 2 seconds. Bit of talk and Tier 2 chat about the weather. Kind of like qualifying is full wet all the way. For qualifying, I had telemetry on, and I'll be turning off for race as I usually do. We'll see what the drivers do. So Eat the Dust will be the it's not Eat the Dust. It's Goga in the other cell, but he'll be first across the line, and you got Junkyard after him. So we got a couple of reserves. So Batman reserving in the Alpine. Be great to see what he can do. Ali is also reserving. Daniel Avocado's reserved. Jetman's reserving up from Tier 3 into Tier 2. And Jerobot's reserved for Aston. And you got Lucas, who's Protein Group, in 20th, also reserving as well for the Haas over Roadster. So Roadster isn't here. And Jcash is. So Jcash will actually be able to leapfrog Roadster if he gets a good good racing. Anyway, first driver out on track is Goga. See what he's able to do. As you can, I think everyone's loaded their dry subs and everyone is just sliding. Into out of the slow speed section into the fast S's. Oh, not really that fast in the wet conditions, to be fair. Go, because line 26.6 is the fastest junkyard, went second. The 29.0 Ali's gone faster, 28.2. Aussie, cross line 27.8. You got to Assenstein their lap just behind. Ida Das in the other Sauber, 27.9 goes third fastest. As Batman across the line, was he able to? He goes to a 31.4, and I'm gonna quickly invite a driver because they need one. This is awkward. I would invite him if I knew where his name was. Let's go to another driver. Taiwan's actually gone third fastest. 27.6 for the Alpine driver. We'll go to Darkened Shadows, who's just been signed to the second Red Bull seat next to Chill Pill. There's Purple Sector 2 behind his teammate, who's most likely on a lap as well. We'll jump on with Chill Pill as he comes to finish the lap, and then we'll jump back Chill Pill to the line 28.2 for him. This is P10 Limitless across the line 28.3, so they sit next to each other, provisional at the moment. Scotty currently on the out lap. Looks like Draco's gone again. As Daniel's actually gone up in the third fastest, so he's done a 27.4. Gogo's come in and put a new tyre on. Ali starting another lap. Aussie's just finished his lap. He's gone even quicker, 26.7. Only 5 thousandths off Goga's time. Or 3 thousandths. Just a lot of that first curb. Is he on a lap? No, so he's going a cool down lap. Tyron won't be happy with that one. They got a bit of dirty air from the Williams in front of him. Letting him pass now. Goes purple sector 1 regardless of that little impeding. Darken, fastest overall, 26.5. I think Shellpill's just started his lap behind him. Harley goes even faster, 26.4. About a 10th and a half or 10th and 3,000 quicker than Dark End in the Red Bull. Devo will be happy with that one. As Tyrone goes 9 tenths faster, goes up to P5, 26.7 up for him. Jump to Scotty, who's currently on a lap. And the final corner he comes. Hold it very tight. 28.2 for Scotty in the back. As Daniel goes the fastest overall, 25.8. So we're into the 25s. Might get a low 25 towards the end of qualifying. Here for pole was a 25.3. Well, we're not close to it yet, but we're getting very close. Gogo goes fastest, 25.5 now. 2 tenths away from the tier 3 pole, so we're getting close. Who's next across the line? Gotta ask. I just started a lap. Tyrone coming around to do another lap on that same set of tires. Been on them for quite a while. As Ghost Rider up into P10 with 27.5. And Ida Dust 26.6 puts it into P6. Battle car across the line, P9, 27.3 for him. Scotty's starting another lap just behind, the half behind. I think that was Jetman up into P9. 25.9 for him. I think both Red Bulls are still going around at the moment. Dark ends into the pit lane. Chill Pill's going to continue. Do another lap. Let's go into the pits he comes. And Daniel, he's gone again. It was Junkyard Dog is coming around the final corner. He's starting his lap. Rumsey, currently 5 tenths up. This will put him into a 27.2. This will put him in front of Battle Cat. He isn't even faster now. He found a lot of time in the last second. 26.4 goes 4th fastest. I think Tyrone's next one up. 2 tenths. He goes to 26 flat. Up into P3. Still 5 tenths slower than the pole time. Get the dust into the pit lane. Battle Cat will also be entering the pit lane. Scotty, I believe, is going to go again. And the track is actually drying, so we actually might get some soft tires towards the end of qualified. As you can see, 6 people with the soft tires on at the moment. So we might get some soft tire running. Chill Pill abandoning that lap. He was 7 tenths up. He would have put a P3, but he's abandoned that lap. Junkyard, 2 seconds up on his time. Goes over the line 25.5 for Junkyard. Goes fastest overall just by 2 thousandths. RB, I think that's Ali actually out on into tires. He's coming straight back in after seeing the track is drying up. Kyron is still going. So he thinks it's not ready yet. What does Batman do? Batman's back into pit lane to put another set on. I'm going to, just for my sanity, turning that down. Turn the volume down because the cars are a bit loud. Hey, as Gogo's gone drifting through the first corner of Sector 3. On board with the Sauber, who's taking the soft straight back in the pit lane. I don't think it's ready. That's Zilla that's just passed on the soft, so we'll jump on board with him. See what Sector 1 time is. Two seconds faster. Godzilla, but that's mainly there's DRS enabled now. And Zilla's actually invalidated his lap, so he'll be recharging that battery, but he's burning it still. And he comes into pit lane, so he won't be able to get out in time. Now we'll jump on the Daniel. Because he's the first one on the soft tire. Let's see what he's able to do. Hooks into turn 1 nicely, gets a stop over the curb of turn 2 and hits the curb of turn 3 nicely, gets a rotated, uses all the exit curb. Burn the battery all the way down the straight until about 150. Goes purple Sector 1, but almost 3 seconds faster than his original Sector 1. Uses all the curb on the exit of turn 6. Now into the S's we go. Using all that curb at turn, I think it's turn 8 or 9. Now you go through turn 11, 12. Using all the space on the left before you get into the stadium. Try to avoid that curb coming in. Hooks nicely around the hairpin. Using all the curb to set up the final corner. You want to use all the curb on the inside as well to get a turn to the line. 15.7 is the fastest time. Next one will be, I believe, Ali. No, it'll be J-Cash. Will be the next one. Then after that will be Aussie. J-Cash to the line. Goes even faster by a 10th. Now we got Aussie to the line. He does a 19.1. I think he's setting up to go again. Oh, he just started his lap. Don't know who's starting their laps and who's not. I can't really tell. Both Mercs are starting their laps. Is that Aston on a lap? No. By the half. No. Oh, is Zilla gonna make it? I don't know because of that yellow flag. He might make it. No, he just misses out at the line. He will be starting at the back. This will hurt him. Chill Pill to the line. 7.5 seconds up. Goes third fastest. Got a Williams next. Daniel. He's not continuing. Junkyard next across the line. 17-1. Need the dust now. He's invalid. He will stay where he is. Dark End Shadows to the line. What is he able to do? 15-6. Goes faster than J Cash. He's not pushing. So J Cash will have to settle for where he is. Aussie to the line. Sits in the P4. Ali now. Goes even faster. Oh, I just missed it, but it was a Williams, a Ghost Rider. To the line. We'll jump on with Tyrone. He went to P9. Batman to P12. Scotty to the line. Fits into P11 behind his teammates. Jetman into P12. And Gerobot is gonna pit. Oh my god. I can't. I don't like transition qualifyings because everyone is so compact at the end. It's so hard to get people. Set pole by 6/10 is the gap from Ali to Dark End. Well, that is your grid. So Ali will start on pole 15-0. And you got Dark End at 15-6. P2 and 3 very close, almost the exact same time as each other. 15-6 as well for JCast. And you got Daniel and 4 from the Aussie Goga, Ghost Rider, Chill Pill, and Tyrone. And you got the rest of the grid. Limitless, Jetman, Scotty, Jetman, Splinter, Mercedes are signed together. Battlecat, Jerobot, Batman, Junkyard is all the soft tires. And you got Ema Dust, Zilla, who couldn't get a soft time, and Lucas at the back, who has disconnected. I don't think he's got an invite. I know I couldn't send him one because I couldn't find his name. Anyway, we wait for the drivers to select strategies and fuel. And we'll be all on the way. Should be a full dry race from here on out. Hopefully not a lot of carnage. So, well, I lose my voice, but more carnage the better. Here we go. 4, 5 red lights. Who's going to get a better start? The 3 to 1, 2. And it looks like Ali's got the better start, but I think J-Cash has got the better start. All of them, they're 4 wide down the main straight. 5 wide almost. Oh my lord, please. Guys, come on. It's the start of the race. We don't win it on lap 1. Ali down the inside gets all of them. Daniel around the outside, he's pushing Ali off track. Goga's gone and taking the lead of all of them. J-Cash is gone again into second. Still rubbing against each other. 3-1 into the turn of 4. They get by nice and clean. too wide for the rest of the field. No one's had a major collision, so it's actually fair. One Red Bull's hitting the curb and almost killing someone at the back. But I think we're all sorted now. I think everyone has calmed down a bit. Oh, well, someone's dead. Never mind. Jetman's gone and died. Well, Gogo is leading the pack. J Cash in second, Daniel in third. Ali, who started on pole, already down in the fourth. You got a lot of fighting at the back between Tyrone, Scotty, Zilla, and the Battle Cat. Let's turn on tires. So that'll probably be the reason Ali is dropped so far, but he's gone for the hard compound tire at the start. Got jumped by all the medium runners. Lucas, I think is an AI, dropped off the back of that train. Already gap forming between the top 10 and 11th of Tyrone, who started on the hard tire of compound. Teammate Batman starting on the mediums further back. So Alpine splitting that strategy. McLaren splitting the strategy. You also have the RBs splitting the strategy. So a lot of drivers are actually not splitting their strategy for the drivers. Oh, that's a contact. That was Ollie drifting through the S's. Ronzi just straight up the back of him. Oh, no. I'll be absolutely fuming if I'm Ronzi there. And because of that, the top 3 have gone. DRS is enabled. Chill Pill is by himself. He's got no hope in catching this train unless Dirty Air kicks in. So Dark and Shadows on Aussie 2K. Down the straight with DRS. Gets the move done. Jack Cash hasn't made a move for the lead as well, past Gogo into turn 1. We just didn't see it because we're looking at the midfield. Very calm at the moment. Chill Pill just losing a bit of time to the front frame. That's mainly because their DRS effect is powerful. Catches a lot of time in Sector 3 though, because it's all slow speed. Fake catch fastest overall at 18.7. That would have been done with DRS. He's also almost dropped Gogo out of DRS. He was about up to 8 tenths on this hour. Darken is going to go past Bill 4 P4. Darken, Purple Sector 1. Early 2 tenths away from catching this top 4. And he's going to be dragging his teammate into it. Tyrone's got himself into the train for the top of the P4 train. Garbo's just losing out a little bit to Scotty. Scotty's almost on the edge of losing it to Tyrone. Pills might have just lost DRS off on his teammate in Sector 3, which is not what you want. Dark and fastest overall, 18.6. Yeah, and Chillpill's just lost DRS to his teammate, so the Aussie 2K is going to get that move done into the braking zone. Chillpill's not going to fight that one. gonna let him go. Limitless is on the edge of losing DRS to Ghost Rider. This is not what Tyrone wants. Tyrone wants to stay in this train. As Ollie's actually gone down inside of Shield Hill. Right, Ollie up in the P6. Dark can almost win DRS. Oh my god, I'm yawning. About 1.1. Almost, he's almost actually in it. I think he'll be in it after this braking zone. Someone's had a little bit of a moment. I think that was Junkyard at the back. And I think Dark End has got the DRS on the top 3. Well, let's have a look. DRS detection line, and he's got it. Aussie's got it as well, so everyone has got it down to P10. Scotty's got to be hating this because he was so close again to Tyrone's DRS. As I say that, Ali's made a mistake somewhere and he's lost 5/10. Goga's made the move on J Cash. Daniel down the inside of J Cash. Bit of contact. I almost sent him in the wall. That was almost Frederick Rasmussen on Ronha move. Just wasn't as severe. Was Daniel down? Was I don't know who's attacking who. I think Dark End Shadows is attacking Daniel. I think I don't know if he's got DRS. He might have got DRS, but he's up in the P3. Still got DRS as well, and I think Ollie's going to take advantage of this one and move past him for P4. Battlecat had a bit of an issue at the back. I think he had a little bit of spin. He already got people put in very early. Oh. Yeah. God, I gotta stop yawning. Only 6 laps Eat the Dust and Zilla went on the mediums, and they've pitted already to the hard tire. So they are committed to a 2-stop. As I think Battlecat's just been overtaken by the AI of Lucas, and Battlecat is back in front. I feel like this is what we're going to see for most of the race. It's just DRS train and no one's moving. Oh, Ali had a little look up the inside. Eat the Dust is back in the pit lane. Don't know why he's gone back in the pit lane. He's put on a new set of bars, so something's happened. Don't worry about the disconnecting and connecting device. That is me. I unplugged my headset to turn my light on, and now I need to plug it back in. It's not you guys, it's me. Don't worry about it. Oh, Junkyard Dog and Scotty made a move, but Scotty's into the pit lane for a new set of players. Darkhand and J-Cash side by side. No, it's Darkhand and Gugo was side by side. I'm not really sure anymore. Tyrone making the move on Ghost Rider for P10. Now behind Limitless, who's almost losing out to DRS on these guys. Where's Jack doing? Fired. He got fired and got replaced by Batman. Batman 3-second time penalty for warnings. It's on the entry to the S's actually. Battlecat into the pit lane. Scotty again past Lucas's AI at the back, and I think Jetman's had another issue because there was a yellow flag there. Limitless. You can see right upward shot. He's just drifting that car. Tyrone down the inside. Or tried to. Limitless broke lane and went off track to keep that place. I don't know if that's legal, good sir. Daniel into the pit lane. So everyone moves up one. Was he almost falling out DRS due to that? Gogo gonna go for the move down the inside, goes the Sauber on the Red Bull. A little bit of contact, but Darkin keeps the speed up. Gogo has to back out. Ali's also made the move up into P3. Oh. Gogo giving Darkhand a little bit of break trade. He gets pushed way off track. Keeps the speed up though. Side by side with Darkhand. Oh, we're going 3 wide. J-Cash actually gets the move done on both of them. Up into P2 he goes. Ali currently in P1 on those hard times. So these guys will be struggling to keep up with that RB. As Gogo trying around the outside. Free few penalties come through. J-Man another few seconds. I think someone else picked up on it as well. We're not sure who it was. Tyrone and Junkyard still stuck behind Lumberless at the moment on those medium tires, as Ollie's trying to break this DRS, but he can't quite do it. About 7/10 to J Cash. I think J Cash is burning all of his battery to keep this going, as someone's had a little spin. I think it was Tyrone's had a little bit of a moment. Is that because there's a lap car in there? There's a lap car, it's J-Man. I think J-Man might have gone the way of this train and put Tyrone on the back foot. Not able to make the move into turn 1, the Alpine. As Batman into the pit lane. New set of tires. Tyron now up in the P9, going past Pill, who's falling down to 10th. About a 10-second gap to Daniel on those new highs, and he's catching, even though despite that these guys have DRS on each other, he's catching very quickly. I expect these drivers to be doing a 2-stop, because I don't think the 1-stop on this track is viable. As J Cash into the pit lane, Dark End follows. Goga and Aussie and Limitless all stay out. It's Tyrone making the move on the Ghost Rider for P6. Ghost Rider, the other driver, I think it was, to pick up a penalty. Daniel has dropped that gap by about 3 seconds in the last lap. While there's nothing happening, hopefully nothing happens, I am going to check higher strategies for this track. Hopefully they are there. Never mind, they are not there. They haven't done it yet. Awesome. As everyone's in, all 4, including Junkyard, has pitted. That's interesting that Junkyard has followed them in. Battle Cat 3-second penalty for warnings. So there's now Tyrone, Ghost Rider, and Ali at the front, who are yet to pit onto new tires. Daniel is closing this gap massively to the front rows. Scotty has jumped absolutely everyone in that top fight with this undercut. As J Cash and J-Robot having a little fight down the second DRS straight, as Battlecat having a little fight with Lucas's AI. As Tyrone and Ghost Rider are both into pit lane. So Tyrone onto a medium tire. Ghost Rider onto the hards. Yeah, it's interesting that Tyrant's gone to mediums. So he'll be pinning again. He will not be doing 20 laps on those tires. So if the safety car comes out, he has a free choice on what tire he goes to. So, Scotty just land J Cash through because Scotty knows this ain't his fight. He won't be able to hold J Cash back anyway. Zilla currently P5 at the moment. He started around P15, P16. He's got Dark End on 7 lap older or 7 lap newer tires behind him. So Lemnos at 18.1 for the fastest lap as Dark End makes a move. Up into P5, the Red Bull goes. Now he's got Scotty in front of him. I don't think Scotty will make this one too difficult for the Red Bull driver. I actually think he might. Actually, he's keeping it in there. He's keeping it in there. Or as Dark End hits a curve, sends him a bit wide into Scotty. There's a bit of contact between the two. Probably halfway through the race at the moment. And only halfway through the race, and then everyone is basically in the train as Dark End goes fastest overall. Although even with the fight with Scotty, Gogo's making a move on Jerobot for P7. You got quite a few more people. Tyron has got Chill Pill right behind. I think Tyron just overtook Chill Pill a bit before. Not quite certain. But they'll be able to catch this train because this whole train's getting dirty, and Jerobot's at the moment holding people up. 1.1 is the gap between him and Gogo in 7th, but Gogo's got the dirty air and Zilla in front of him who's got older tires. We shall see how these drivers take this section. Zilla into pit lane for a new set of tyres. He'll probably be going to a hard tire to the end. Tyrone's caught up to this train as Jerobot's just letting these two go past. Doesn't want to look. Oh, what the hell is happening? Whoa! 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 What the hell? Can we try not to make an F2 car, please? I got a yellow flag before. for, I think that was an Haas getting lapped. Yeah, it was a Haas getting lapped. I think that was Jetman as the dark and shaded fastest kit. 3 times faster, he's actually dropped J-Cash out of his DRS. Go Collinson, P5. Good, healthy margin to Aussie behind, who's actually not using his DRS. I think he's letting Lemilus go by to catch as Junkyard and Tyrone side by side. Through turn 1, a little bit of contact and Tyrone backed out of it before it got a bit worse for wear. Back to yellow flag, that's, I think, Jumpman again being lapped. Guys are only about 5 seconds off top 4. J-Cash has lost DRS. Ali into the pits finally after a while. Does he go on to the mediums? He is. So this is gonna be interesting. Because we've seen people pit off these like around lap 9. Will he be able to take those to the end is the question. I don't think he will be. I think he'll have to pit again. He comes out in P13. About 4.5 seconds behind Ghost Rider. Chill Pill making the move on Tyrone for P8. This Tyrone is going to stick his nose down the inside. Okay, he's here still. Oh, I was going to say Switchback is there, but he doesn't want to do it. I love to sit at the front and watch that fight, but this midfield is a lot closer and a bit more entertaining. Lemilus making a move on the Goga for P4. So it goes fast, 17.6 on that newish hard tire. Oh, Goga's actually got damage on his left side. I don't know where he got that from. He got damage there. Does anyone else have damage? Doesn't look like it. Ollie down inside of Jarabot gets that move done. Junkyard, a bit of sideways action out of the final corner as Daniel in P1 gets overtaken for the lead. That's Ali going for the move at the back on Ghost Rider. Bit of swerving action going on at the back between those two. But into pit lane, 2 tires. Also, Eat the Dust is also into the pit lane for new tires. the junkyard in for Tyrone is, as Tyrone tries to go down inside a chill pill. He makes a mistake and get it done. Not much to talk about because everyone is just in a train at the moment. More just waiting for the next round of pit stops for it to happen if it is going to happen. Tyrone's into pit lane to change those tires, so those tires have gone to their end. Also covering off Junkyard as there's a moment at the back. Batman facing the wrong way. Gets going again though. So Tyrone down to about P11. Gonna come out side by side. Oh, not even side by side. Junkyard's gonna come out way behind. He's about 5 cents behind. Mainly, I guess that's all due to the DRS that Tyrone was using. As Ali, 3-second penalty. Daniel's also coming for another stop. Daniel in P10. I feel like J-Man's gone 2 laps down at this point. Batman for some penalty. Batman's coming to pit lane again and put on a new set of cards. There we go, you got a 3-second penalty. That's not what you want. Especially when you're P3 at the moment. Romulus gets past the Sauber. And all this firing has allowed Ali to get onto the back of this train with those mediums. 5-lap old or 5-lap younger tire mediums, but they'll be around the same wear as these hards in a bit, probably in another 2 laps or 3. go on Aussie. Burning all the battery. Down the inside at turn 1. Oh, a bit of contact. Aussie won't be too pleased with that move. That's got a bit sting a bit, Scotty. I'm P14 at the moment. See if his AI can hold it, because we've got about 8-second gap. Junkyard dog, 3-second time penalty. In P12, he'll be safe at the moment. Daniel just catching up to this train now. Cause Daniel could cause a bit of forcing moves. He just hit the back of his teammate Ghost Rider. Oh, 3 wide. What are we doing here, boys? That's try to work, but that's a bit dangerous, if I do say so myself. And Ali doesn't get DRS, so just gonna allow Gogo to go back through. I think. I can't tell. Yep, there goes Gogo. He's gone a bit wide. Oh, he's hit Ali. Gonna get a poor run. This fighting is helping. Oh, someone's in the wall! That's Ghost Rider in the wall! Daniel trying to go down the inside of Gogo and Aussie. Oh, no, Chill Pill. Ollie trying to get away, but he can't. I think those medium tires might have given up. Zilla killed out massively through this pack because of this fighting. Tyrone trying to do the same because I believe these guys have a lot of penalties. Gogo going way wide. Yeah, 6, 3, 3, and 3 at the moment. Daniel going past Gogo for P6. Here comes Chill Pill. Can he get close enough to make the move? I don't think he can. Gogo gone back past Daniel. Chill Pill's got a way better run than Ali. Chill Pill to the inside. 2 wide into turn 5. Chill Pill's got the move done. And the train is rejoined again. Oh, it was. But Daniel and Gogo gone side by side. A bit of contact on the exit. I think Daniel's going to catch up to the DRS though. Chill Pill's trying to run away. Doesn't want Ali to get any DRS off him. Those medium tires might be dead for the RB drive. He goes a bit sideways. Daniel almost ran into the back of him. This is allowing Tyrone to get very close to these guys with penalties. Daniel down the inside of Ali at the final corner. What a move! Couldn't see it because the helicopter camera was terrible. Ali back past though on the straight. Tyrone and Zilla finding out a bit. I don't know what's happening. Ali at 30-second penalty, too much curb. Daniel going a bit sideways, drifting. Daniel trying to look down inside. Ali locking up the rears. Daniel going, oh, what the? Ali just escorted Daniel off the road and he's out to spin. Tyrone's hit the back of him. Daniel, 10-second penalty. Tyrone's losing a big chunk of his wing now. Yeah, Tyrone just massive block up in front of Ali. Yeah. That wasn't on, in my opinion. What just happened was definitely not on. Oh. That's ruined a good fight as Daniels had a spin at the back. down into P16 after he was running P4, P5. Well, as Darkin comes to the line, he will win Mexico. J Cash third. Limbless will finish fourth. So pretty to the wire between Gogo and Aussie. Chillpill comes across fourth. Gogo cuts that inside curve a lot. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Now there's your podium. Limbless, J Cash, and Darkened. Your three winners. Let's have a look at cards as well. So Darkened is your race winner. Zilla, fast lap, driver day, and most overtakes, and you got Jailbot as the cleanest driver. Honestly, yeah, I actually agree with the game there. I think Zilla for driver of the day, to be honest. P19 to P7. Pretty good. On a two-stop as well. So, he finished in front of everyone who did a two-stop. So, I think Zilla driver today is a good call. I'll wait another minute to see if Limbless and Darken joined. If not, we'll get underway with Jake Cash. Oh, well, it doesn't look like the other two are going to join, so we're just going to start with J Cash. Well done, J Cash.
Thank you, Pepsi.
P2 finish behind Darkend, who I think is behind you in the stands. I'm not sure where he is. He recently got signed, and it looks like he's already back to form. But you kind of gave us a little bit of a fright at the start of the race, about almost a 5 wide into turn 1.
Yeah, I was pretty scared. Like, I picked my line, but then all of a sudden, yeah, people were side by side. And then I tried to brake a little bit, but then the wheels were caught. So then I just tried to like coast through, but then someone went flying through. I was pretty surprised no one actually got like knocked off the track too badly on that one.
P2 finish after doing the one stop. Were you thinking about doing the two stop? Then people were pitting early than expected.
No, I was always planning the one stop. And yeah, because I felt like I could conserve the tires pretty well. I would have liked to have gone a bit harder to try keep up with Darkin though when I just went on the hards, but he got away really quickly and then I just couldn't catch him. He was just too quick.
So P2 finish, and nonetheless your championship rival finished behind you, so you got to be happy with that one. Let me just find the calendar wherever it is.
Yeah, very happy.
Well, next week is Brazil. I believe it's a sprint, if I'm reading this right. It is a sprint. Oh, how fun. How do you feel for that race?
Not my most confident track. Yeah, I haven't had the greatest of success there. So I'll have to put in a bit of extra work this week, I think. See how we go.
Oh, congrats on the P2, and I believe Darkin has actually joined us.
Yeah, thanks, Pepsi.
A race winner. Congratulations, Darkin, on your race win. A bit of chaos into turn one, lap one, but that's how Mexico goes. How do you feel after this race?
It was a big mess. I don't really know how to start with no traction yet. Not very well, at least. So I dropped from P2 to like P12 into turn one. So that was fun. But
well,
I was planning for a 2-stop. I definitely wasn't planning for a 1-stop, but I just kept going with the DRS train. And the last 10 laps was just pure tire saving. My rear left was 92% wet. I'm amazed I didn't get a puncture, to be honest.
Well, that might be some good information for the Tier 1 drivers tomorrow. Brazil next week. And it's a sprint round. Probably your... I don't know, you've hit... In the last seasons you've been there, you've gone well. Do you think you're going to do fine again this time?
It's because of how short the track is. It's so close margins, and especially this year, it can just be the biggest train for however many laps it is. And no, I'm not too confident with it, to be honest, because I can just see a big train and frustration for 30 odd laps, 40 odd laps. I'm not sure how long it is.
Oh, I'll give you and Jcash a little tip for Brazil. You cannot one-stop the race at all.
Watch me.
Oh, you say watch me, but I'll guarantee you're not making it. I'll see you...
That'll be my mission this week.
I'll see you off in the wall with a puncture. Anyway, well done, Darkin, on P1. That, I'm not sure how many points it is. I think it's like 35 points, so that boosts you in the standings quite a bit. After being signed... I have no idea. I can't remember.
I seems like a lot of points.
I do like 5 different leagues, man. The points are all different.
It's still 24.
It's 24. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Anyway, well done on your win, and we'll see you next week for Brazil.
Thank you very much.
I'll just do that. So easier. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching Tier 2 at Mexico. Tier 1's tomorrow, same time, 5 PM AEST. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one considering that the one stop on this track is very marginal. We'll see what the Tier 1 guys can pull off tomorrow. We'll see you all there for that race. And then next week we got Brazil Tier 3 starting at 8 PM AEST. And we'll see you all then. Goodbye.